Getting ready for first pitch at Citizens Bank Park. Stay tuned for Phillies baseball next. Time for baseball on the show as we get you set for baseball at a place they call The Bank, Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Seattle Mariners and the Phillies. Hi again, folks. Welcome back to Phillies baseball here on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and the newest member of our team, Steve Lyons, as we delve into our pitching matchup here in the opener.
Well, I think we're going to see a couple of pitchers here that have had similar struggles so far this season. Both of them under 500, neither really having the season that they were expecting when they came out of spring training. So we'll see if they can turn things around here.
Dustin Ackley will move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
First pitch, 7-6.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. Throw by FURCAL, and there's one down. So good work there by Hernandez to take care of the leadoff man. And with that, let's take a look at how the is brought to us by the folks at Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Brad Miller will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year. First pitch on the way. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. Game time temperature, a comfortable 76 degrees. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
That's right where he's going to need to be against this lineup. On the corners all night long.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Yeah, lots of east-west movement here early on. That time, none of those pitches were out over the plate. Everything was right on the corner or maybe off just a little. He'll be fine if he can keep locating his pitches there.
The second baseman, Robinson Cano, will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. In there for strike one, 0-1. Sliced hard the other way, and that'll get down for what should be extra bases. He'll take the turn and head for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Well, that's one of the dangers of being a corner outfielder. If you dive, there's no safety net behind you. And I think he's pretty lucky in the end that this one wound up only being 2 bases instead of 3. Heck, could have even been 4.
Corey Hart will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
All of a sudden, you got to be careful now with the cleanup guy up there with a runner in scoring position. He could be in danger of giving up that first run after all.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. It's my number 7 hitter? Probably not.
And a curious-looking swing that time as he likely had ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-1. On the ground down the first base line, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Now a ball rolled slowly down the third baseline. but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Now a good changeup there as this is lifted into the air out towards center field. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. More from Citizens Bank Park in just a moment. And we're ready to begin the bottom of the first.
Leading off for the Phillies, center fielder, number 19.
And he committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Right, especially starting off an at-bat.
Grounded fouled off to the right side. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number one.
Batting second, the shortstop.
So the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins, will stand in now. 2 hits and 5 trips for him in yesterday's ball game. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
The 1-0. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. And he gets around on this nicely as this is hit high and deep toward the right field corner. And that will hook just inside the right field foul pole. It's a home run. So a solo shot off the bat of Jimmy Rollins. Number 25 for him on the year, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, normally when you hear guys talking about pitches that hang, they're talking about the curveball, maybe a slider, but this is a cut fastball. It just hangs. You see it there. Just right out over the heart of the plate, and he doesn't miss it.
Chase Utley will stand in now. Certainly a dangerous hitter as he ranks number 2 in the National League in home runs.
Utley.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And he misses with it. 1-1. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole, and that's going to be a base hit for Utley. And he can't come up with it cleanly here in right. And he continues to hit the ball well as that'll push his hitting streak up to 7 games now. Dominic Brown will stand in now, and as you can see here, he enters play 4th in the National League in round trippers. At first is Utley, the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. There to take it is Zunino, and there are 2 away now.
And here's a spot where you can see he just doesn't get that bat on a level plane through the zone. You know, this is an uppercut swing like he's trying to hit it out of the park, and it winds up a routine pop-up.
Marlon Byrd will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. He's got it. From his knees, he got him. What a play, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Kyle Seager will stand in, and he was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday.
Seager.
In there, strike 1. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Hit hard but fouled off to the left, and that'll keep you honest as a third base coach. Another 0-2 home. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. And now I might anticipate another slider down in the zone, maybe even in the dirt.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting 6, first baseman, Justin Smoke.
Justin Smoke will step in now. And here's the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Another sinker here, but this one's over for strike 1. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. That alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Called strike on the sinker, 2-2 now. Grounded foul off to the left, so they'll do it again. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Well, here's a good look from the side angle. This is in show motion. You can see this crosses right over the knees. That's close, but it's the right call.
Now the first pitch. Logan Morrison is at the plate now, and he takes a called strike. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They trail this one 1-0. Darren Ruff will dig in now. He's got that average up over 330 to begin the ball game. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Hit hard, but this will be a foul ball. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
And this guy's not hitting over 300 by accident. He's got a very good knowledge of the strike zone, and he knows when to lay off.
Here's the 1-2. A chance here for Miller at short. And he's retired 1 away.
Batting 7th, catcher, Humberto Quintero.
Humberto Quintero will take his cuts now. Here's the first offering. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's in there. Base hit. Oh, and this goes right past him. Around second. He'll try for third. And he is in there. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play.
RAFAEL, FURCAL.
So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, 1 away. And here's the table setter, RAFAEL FURCAL. Cutter runs outside, ball 1.
And now with that runner on third and 1 away, you need to stay smart at the plate, realizing that they might be working around you to put you on. So you can't go up there chasing some pitches out of the zone.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
A little bit of hang time there to that curveball. I don't think that's exactly where he's going to want to throw that pitch going forward. It worked out right there, but he better find a little extra snap on that pitch in the future.
Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. And that's going to find a crease for extra bases, and it ought to open up this lead to 2. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Good look at this one again. This is just ripped right over the first baseman's head, and he coasts into second base with the RBI double.
Roberto Hernandez will stand in, and you have to figure that he'll likely be swinging the bat now. Infield expecting bunt. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. Number 19 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Number 19.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
If they can lay off that curveball, get into better hitters counts, they're going to see more fastballs, and that plays to your advantage as a hitter. You want fastballs and fastball counts.
Come on, Tony, you can do it. Let's go, Tony.
Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. Two-1. There's a big swing, and he gives this one a ride high and deep to right center. And this one is a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 8th home run on the season for him, as the Phillies have opened things up now 4-0.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so He's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the former MVP, shortstop Jimmy Rollins.
Come on, Philadelphia.
And he swings under the curveball here as this is lifted to shallow center field. And Ackley will put this one away without incident, and the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 4-0 Philadelphia. Mike Zunino is ready to go here as we begin the 3rd.
For the Mariners, catcher.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Wow, showing some sweet athleticism right there, getting off the mound. This is not an easy play, but he gets to it quickly, and then he makes a good, strong throw for the out.
Danny Farquhar will dig in here. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
And on the mound here, not only did you get burned by an opposing pitcher, you got burned by an American League pitcher. That's adding insult to injury there.
Dustin Ackley will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Opposite field to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
You know, this is an easy ball to misjudge, especially off a left-hander's bat because of the spin. But he stays right with this play, and he makes it look pretty routine.
Brad Miller will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. And he hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. The 0-1 pitch is swung on and bounced to Rollins at short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, and Chase Utley getting set to start things out here in the Phillies half of the inning. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
Now, after a rough couple of innings, you'd like to give your guy a chance to straighten himself out here, but I also think you got to keep your options open in case he just doesn't have it.
Off the plate again, and it's 2-0.
And another good hitter's count to work with here. They've been able to sit back and just really tee off on him.
And this is hit hard on the ground to first. On to first with it is Smoke as he'll make the unassisted putout.
Left fielder number 9,
Dominic Brown will dig in. He popped out in foul territory his first time. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And that one cut a little too much, a ball and a strike.
Let's go, Phillies!
Swing, and he pulls the fastball that time high in the air toward fairly deep right center. Hart is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Well, he gets you out there, but he's not missing many bats right now. The guys are really putting together some good swings against him so far.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in now is Marlon Byrd.
Go, Phillies!
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
And this would be a good bounce-back inning for him. He's looked a little shaky here in these first few innings, so a 1-2-3 inning would be just what the doctor ordered.
Lined into left center. And he's got himself a base hit.
This has got to be a bit of a concern. I mean, he wasn't too sharp his last time out. He's not fooling anybody right now. Just not pitching at a level he's capable of. And that's the bottom line.
Darren Ruff will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now a ball lined into left field. That's a base hit.
And another hard hit ball off of him right there. And that's not the first one he's allowed so far. As you take a look at his line, not too much to write home about right there. This has not been one of his better performances at all.
Humberto Quintero will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. Bird off second. Now the pitch. First offering to him stays upstairs. Hit a ball and no strikes.
Even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
In the air to left center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple, but they're in front 4-0. Robinson Cano will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Second baseman.
And this is on the ground toward the hole. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out. Corey Hart will try it again. He flew out his first time.
Corey Hart.
Now here's the first pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Boy, he has been a first strike machine. I can't remember too many guys that have even been ahead in the count.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Swing, hard hit ball to second. There to get it is Utley. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The batter, number 15, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Kyle Seager will stand in. He grounded out his first time. He goes right after the first pitch here and shoots it back up the middle and into center field for a base hit.
And this guy's had his way with him so far, so maybe this is the way to change things up. Maybe go into attack mode up there. Kind of get the sense that they've been a little too passive, so this is a nice first pitch single.
Justin Smoke will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. And this ball will be chopped foul. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Mariners leave one. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. RAFAEL FURCAL will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball one. And this is going to be a foul ball. Comes with the cutter, but this is hit high in the air out to left field. Morrison is under this one, and he's got it for out number one.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Roberto Hernandez will stand in. He reached on a fielder's choice his first time. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike one. A ball hit softly on a line to third, and this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out.
Yep, that's a pitcher up there, all right. Sounded like he hit that ball with a rolled up Sunday newspaper.
Number 19 will dig in. 1 for 2, including a home run thus far. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
And it looks like he's rebounded pretty well from that rough inning a couple innings back. He put up a 0 last time, and he's close to doing it again.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Inside and low, 2-1. Pitch on the way. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. He probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And that is into the right field seats. It's a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, and the Fightin' Phils have opened up a 5-0 lead.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His second home run of the ball game, and it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one, so he's definitely locked in.
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout here as they'll turn things over to the bullpen from here on out. Charlie Furbush is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the fourth inning. Two gone, and Jimmy Rollins will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. First pitch coming. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Rollins swings and misses as he's behind here 0-2.
And now with the 0-2 count, he's got probably 5 different pitches he can throw here. So as a hitter, what are you going to do?
Now a fastball as this is hit fairly well out toward left center. And Morrison will make the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. We're through 4, and the lead is now 5-0. Logan Morrison will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Logan Morrison.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And now a swing and a miss, and Morrison is retired for out number 1.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Mike Zunino will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. He'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Ball 2. And a swing as this is hit the other way out toward right field. Therefore, it is Bird now as he's got it for out number 2.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it and running it down.
Willie Bloomquist will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 8, Willie Bloomquist.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. Now a ground ball hit sharply back up the box, and it'll get into center field, a 2-out single.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
Dustin Ackley will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. And he just gets a piece of the ball. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. Down low again, it's 2-1. He's ready now, the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And he stays alive as this is grounded foul. The 2-2 one more time. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Changed up on him here, and this is grounded to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. One left for Seattle. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Tom Wilhelmsen is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. Chase Utley will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Still won't get him to fish downstairs, and it's 2-0 now. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Ready on 2-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's one hit hard to second, but caught over there by CANO. That ball was smoked, but he's gone nonetheless to start the home fifth.
Well, here's one of the few things that hasn't gone his way during this recent hot streak of his. He's been tearing the cover off the ball for the last week or two, and he does it again right here, but this time he's going to come up empty.
Dominic Brown will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, that's a very hittable location right there. Not where you want to be when you're facing a guy like this.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. Well, that was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
And that's not a bad spot. Just go ahead and stay out there. Don't come down the middle, because we know he can hurt you.
One out, nobody on. That's on the outside corner. Count 2-2.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Full count now. 3-2. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Marlon Byrd will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. Check on Brown, and now the pitch. In tight with the curveball. Backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
When you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is keep falling behind guys.
Come on. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
Too high, and it's 3-0. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
Yeah, taking all the way right there. You better be taking 3-0 after he walked the previous guy.
Back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Yeah, a close pitch to take on a 3-1 count, but this might have been just a little bit outside. He winds up losing him.
Darren Ruff will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
And after a walk, I think there's a little anger behind that fastball.
Drive the run in.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Well, he extends nicely there as this is driven pretty well out to deep right field. And the route is on now. It's a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 19th home run for him on the season as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Oh, 0-2. You'd love to have that pitch back. This is a curveball, and I think he wants this pitch to be nowhere near the zone. Instead, it's an absolute hanger, and that's a kind of mistake you just can't afford to make with the count in your favor like that.
Humberto Quintero comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
Come on, Philly.
1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
And now, as a reliever, you've got to go out and give 100% and focus on the task at hand. You can't let the emotion enter the equation or it'll mess up your concentration and things will get even worse.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there.
Let's go, Phillies.
Oh, he took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. We'll get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for route number 2.
The batter, third baseman.
RAFAEL FURCAL will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now the first pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Another good inning here for the Phillies, and the brotherly love is in abundance now. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Brad Miller will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Goes the other way as this is lined to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching. And this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Robinson Cano will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Here's a check swing, a foul ball. And the fastball here is hit on the ground, but foul. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And he will leap to make the acrobatic catch. Oh, man. Well done out there for the second out.
Well, this is really well done out there. I can't tell you how many times I've seen guys range back to the wall and then mistime that jump, but he tracks this all the way and winds up making a super catch.
Now here's the first pitch. Corey Hart is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
And there's a fastball that's hammered the other way to deep right field. Bird retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Yorvis Medina will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. Roberto Hernandez will stand in now, and given the big cushion he has to work with on the other side of the scorecard, he'll go ahead and hit for himself here in inning number 6. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. And this ball's in the air now and headed out toward Hart in right field. 1 gone.
Yeah, just a little bit late here on the fastball, and this thing's almost by him when he makes contact. Still, he gets pretty good wood on the ball, but not enough to trouble the right fielder.
Number 19 will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Come on now, Phillies.
Now a fastball smashed into the alley in right center, and this will get down for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Here's another look at this swing in show motion. Check out the hand getting into good position. Hips start to rotate, and then whack. That's great extension all the way through the ball. That's the perfect swing right there.
1 away, and Jimmy Rollins will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Fouled back. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Hart is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he's safe.
Yeah, this ball's hit high enough that he can go back and tag at second base. So that's a good job of moving up the extra 90 feet now with 2 outs.
Chase Utley will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Let's go, Chase. Let's go, Chase.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Come on, Philly.
Philly, good job, Philly.
And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw is dropped at first, and that will allow a run to score.
When you're already losing, the one thing you can't do is give away more runs. I mean, you're already in the hole. The last thing you want to do is keep digging, but that's what's happening right here. Things are going from bad to worse now.
Dominic Brown will get a shot here in the inning after all, as that 2-out error could really turn out to have some major consequences.
Yeah, anytime you give this guy an at-bat, especially with a runner on base that he otherwise wouldn't have had, you're asking for trouble.
At first is Utley, the pitch. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And Ackley will put this one away without incident, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and a runner left. We're through 6 full. Phillies on top, 9-0. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Kyle Seager will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Hopped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. And in front of the screen, he'll look it into the glove for the first out of the inning.
We get a look there at his pitches by inning. He's at 81 now after that last pitch, so he should be good for a little.
Justin Smoke will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And a fastball that's lifted the other way out to left. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone.
Boy, his guys got him the lead back in the very first inning, and he hasn't looked back since. He's had everything go his way so far, and this inning's turning out to be no exception.
Logan Morrison is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
I like how he's approaching things here. He's got a good, safe lead, so he's not setting guys up or wasting a lot of pitches. He's coming right after everybody.
Now a swing and a sharp ground ball toward the hole. Just onto the outfield grass as he makes the stop. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mariners are down in order. They're down 9-0. Marlon Byrd will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Right fielder,
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. On the corner away, a ball and a strike.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
Let's go, Phillies. Come on.
Swing and a shot back up the middle. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Boy, I'll tell you, these are the scary ones for a pitcher. This is going to give you a pretty good angle right here because this ball is hit so hard, and it's just about right at him. I mean, there's no time to do anything out there. And he's pretty lucky that one didn't get him because it would have taken his head off.
Darren Ruff will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club.
Phil. Here we go.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Let's go, Phillies!
And, oh, you talk about getting a pitcher's call. There's one there, and it's 0-2.
I think generous is the word here. That looked like it was 6 inches off the plate.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. There to handle it is Hart, and there's your first out.
Whoa, and as a pitcher, you hold your breath anytime a ball's hit in the air at this place, but luckily, he got under this ball a little bit too much, and that runner has to retreat back to first base.
Humberto Quintero will bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time.
Take it now. Here we go.
And this is fouled straight back. And here's a ball hit in the air. Smoke is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th. And here's the table setter, RAFAEL FURCAL.
RAFAEL FURCAL.
First pitch coming. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Come on now, Phil.
Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. And Ackley will put this one away without incident, and the inning is over. Phillies strand 1, but they'll live with it as they hold a 9-0 lead. Mike Zunino will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. And now we're going to have a delay as some nitwit has jumped over the railing and is running around in right field. And, of course, we will not show this to you, but suffice to say that local security has got him surrounded, and he can look forward to spending the rest of this evening in the cooler. And now we'll have a pinch hitter forthcoming as the left-handed hitting Andy Chavez has grabbed a bat to loosen up in the on-deck circle. And a high strike there, 0-1.
And that pitch count is 88 now, but to me, he looks good to go.
Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Our line score to this point tells the story. You see the Phillies leading this one at home here at Citizens Bank Park as we draw nearer to the end. Dustin Ackley will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? There to get it is Utley. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
And when your pitcher's closing in on 100 pitches, you hate to make them work even harder out there. That's a play that's got to be made.
Brad Miller will stand in for the fourth time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Not fooled on the changeup there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And they'll get on the board after all. It's a home run. Robinson Cano will stand in to keep things going. And I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
A ball hit hard to the left side. In there, a base hit. Corey Hart will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Strikes.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
And they can't get Hart to chase there, but he's still behind. A ball and 2 strikes.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Changeup had him fooled a bit as this is on the ground to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Phillies 9 and the Mariners 2. Fernando Rodney will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Roberto Hernandez will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
Austin Jackson is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
And another fastball, but this one finds the zone. 1-1.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
And he gets under the 2-2 a bit as this is sent in the air out to straightaway central. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. Number 19 will try it again. 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far. First pitch coming. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And this is bounced weakly down the line, a foul ball. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Here's CANO now at second. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
And that's probably going to be his final at-bat, so you figure he won't get his 3rd home run of the game, but still, he's been a real handful here in this one.
Jimmy Rollins is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Now a fastball, and he might have gotten under it just a bit as this is out toward deep right field. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order, but they hold a 9-2 lead. Jake Diekman will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Kyle Seager will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now, but hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Fouled straight back. Hit hard to the left side, but caught out there by Rollins. Tough break there as the leadoff man's retired to start the 9th. A reminder that coming up after the ball game tonight, we'll have full highlights of the game exclusively right here on the show. And this will be fouled away. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
You like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the 9th.
And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
A couple of hard-hit balls here to start the inning. The first one found a glove, but not this one, though. He's on with a 1-out single.
Logan Morrison comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
And EK, I don't know about you, but I really hated getting a bad call on that very first pitch.
Hey, jeez. It puts you just in a terrible frame of mind.
And that's through, a base hit.
He's safe.
And they continue to rack up the hits. That puts runners on first and second now. But, as we always say, it's what you do with all those base runners that's important. And so far, they haven't done a whole lot. Just take a look at our score.
Mike Zunino is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Throw on to first, and the Mariners are now down to their final out. Michael Saunders will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 55, Michael Saunders.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And a swing and a miss on a good pitch, and the Mariners are down to their final strike now.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
And with about 32,000 in the building, they're on their feet now. Lined hard to center field, but he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
All smiles in that clubhouse again. Their 8th consecutive victory. It's not often you run across a streak like that, so these guys are definitely enjoying it while they can.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he can...